Jai Jai Gurudev, Jai Jai Gurudev. Hey Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostate. Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Greetings everyone. So today I'm just thinking that I remember my Gurudev said that devotional service is a privilege. In fact, he said it's the only privilege. So that's what we're chanting for. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. We're requesting, firstly, Srimati Radharani, that she kindly smile on us and get us the mercy of Krishna. First we pray to her, asking for service. So this is the thing, we're doing something completely different. Material life means selfishness, whereas spiritual life means selfless service. Radharani, of course, is the highest, perfect, most example of that devotional service. Her service, her love for Krishna is the topmost. And we are praying that we become her Palyadasi, her maidservant, so that we too can try to experience what it means to engage in selfless, loving service. So this is a great privilege, just like in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says that the devotee makes an effort to spread divine love. Makes an effort. This is what he is trying to do. And of course, first and foremost, what are we trying to do? We're trying to please Sri Gurudev. Of course, when we engage in devotional service, especially in the neophyte stage, we may still have this desire for pratishta, the desire for profit, fame, adoration. This is a very strong desire that we have in material life. So how do we overcome that? But in any event, we are first and foremost trying to please Sri Gurudev. Whether others adore us or not is a secondary thing. This is a new experience to engage in the loving service of Sri Gurudev, to try to please him. This is something completely new, completely transcendental. Material life means basically working for a paycheck, getting this is fruit of work, reactive action. This is karmic work, and there will be reaction, and that reaction means that we keep coming back to this material world. Karmic activity means like this, good or bad karma, but in any event, it is not selfless service. Whereas Gurudev is teaching us something different. He's saying, no, you engage in this bhakti, which is transcendental. There's no reaction. So this is something completely new, completely different for the conditioned soul. So in other words, the sole objective of the devotee is, how can I please my Gurudev? How can I please him? And of course, that means trying to follow his instructions, trying to know what is his real desire for us, how we can please him. This becomes our life and soul. Just like in my case, I remember one time in Liverpool, my Gurudev was holding a program in one hall. I think it was called Rialto, and I happened to be making a video of him during this program, and afterwards he said to me, I want you to take this service of making videos very seriously. So there we have one instruction from my Gurudev. So for that reason, I'm trying to make videos about Krishna. What do I know about Krishna? He's in eternal youth. A transcendental cowherd boy, the son of the king of Raj, son of Nanda, and he's very playful. He has very many sweet pastimes, um, which are simply about giving and receiving love with his devotees. I especially like these days the pastimes where Krishna disguises himself for one reason or another. Just like I know one pastime where he disguised himself as a boatman um, and to take the gopis across the river. And while they're on the water, the boat begins to rock very much, and the gopis become very anxious. And of course, Radharani, she holds on to Krishna, and he loves that. Yeah. So Krishna is making all kinds of sweet arrangements to give his love and receive the love from devotees. So just reading about these pastimes is how can you say, not an ordinary thing. It is touching our hearts. It is engaging us in loving service, actually, remembering him, smaranam. So in this way, our lives become more and more spiritualized. My guru, I think, once used the word Gurangarized, how to Gurangarize this whole population, this whole world. This will be good, this will bring us good fortune. Instead of working hard like dogs and cats and trying to solve the economic problem, we're not meant for that. Just remembering it as, I don't know whether it's an orangutan, but anyway, some big kind of monkey. I think orangutan. He lives in the jungle, and he has to have a particular kind of hard nut that he eats. And who is providing that? He doesn't go to the office. Krishna is providing. So certainly Krishna will provide whatever is needed for keeping us, body and soul, together. But in material life, we have anarthas, unnecessary needs we create, that I need this, I need that. But in actual fact, we have very simple needs, plain living, high thinking. Just like the 6 Goswamis, they would live under a different tree every night, sleeping very little, eating very little, and being in ecstasy. So of course I'm a long way from that, but this gives us the example that this is actually human life, plain living, high thinking. So in this crazy material world where there is so much mad activity for sense gratification, still if we continue with our bhakti nicely, get up in the morning, we chant the morning prayers, we do our Gayatri, we do our japa, and then during the day, of course, having our morning program, chanting, singing the holy names, and during the day, always remembering Krishna. Fortunately, we've been given such wonderful technology, MP3s, cell phones, earphones, this and that. So we can tune in, we can stay tuned to the holy names all day long, and even all night long with this wonderful technology. And in this way we stay safe. I think my Guruji talked about that. He said, we need to get inside our Krishna bubble and stay there forever. So this is our real life. And as I say, if we are simply making an effort to please Gurudev, it doesn't matter. Of course, we want to please him. We want him, and of course we know that what he wants is to spread this movement far and wide. This is so dear to his heart. But in our own humble way, if we make an effort to spread divine love as best we can, then that in itself is pleasing to him, irrespective of the result. This is a different thing. We're not working for a paycheck. We're working for trying to put a smile on Gurudev's face. This is our sole purpose. This is our real life eternally. And that's such a wonderful, simple thing. Gurudev's not interested in taking our money, whether we have or don't have. He's simply interested, actually, really, in us giving our hearts. Bhakti, devotional service, to serve with love and affection. That's actually what he wants. I remember my Gurudev saying that Krishna is the Lord with a buttersoft heart, just waiting for our hearts to melt in love for him. So this is the real juice, this love and affection and each one of us has that, and it's unique. It has its own special sweetness, which we can offer to our Gurudev, and he of course offers to Krishna. And in this way we live. We gradually more and more live in this land of love, moving from the world of exploitation to the world of dedication. So, praying that my heart soften in that way, be melted. Just like in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says that the heart becomes melted, transformed by this process of Bhakti Yoga. So this is really what's needed, is to begin to experience this real love and affection which is in everyone's heart, and realize that there's no shortage of anything, only a shortage of Krishna consciousness. And in this way, make steady progress day by day in a humble state of mind. Radhe, Radhe, Radhe.